Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Genesis. I'm Phlinger, and today, well, actually, we just had a little bit of patch stuff going on in the background, so I'm going to decide, or going to figure out where, because, here, let me show you, let me give you a full background. Genesis just came out as the time of recording this. So, originally, whenever you went to North, Center... Wait, Center? You can teleport to the center? Really? Okay, so they changed up the, teleports in, on the map. So...
Preparing to teleport.
I would very much like to go explore where all we can go. There's a Bigfoot right there. Look at him. In full view. He doesn't give a damn. That's right. He's like, yeah, I'm Bigfoot. So what? What you gonna do about it? The answer is really nothing. Nothing at all. Just gonna marvel at your beauty. Oh, man.
Teleport now.
Amazing.
Here we are, right on target.
Holy crap, they put us right in the center. You know, I figured when it said center, it was going to lie to me a little bit, you know? But this is pleasantly surprising. All right, let's see. How much metal is around here? But yeah, I'm still looking for a really good base location because the original base location that we got just was not good. It's got to have, like, you know, metal, a couple shrubberies, maybe a tree, maybe some obsidian right next to it, maybe another tree next to the obsidian, maybe a small hill. You know, this could be it. Holy crap. There's even more obsidian and more metal. Whoa. This is a rich area. We even got a thing up here with one of those things that's slightly stupid. Never mind, it was never there. It was just a figment of our hallucinations. It's fine. There's a lot of metal on the center island. I mean, a lot of metal. There's even a parrot. That's a purdy parrot. I don't want a purdy parrot right now, though. Okay, although I do want to know... Where's the closest one of these? Okay, so 2,000 meters. Looks like all of these have been just put over in the very same spot. And that's over... Let's see, actually... Back this. Okay, it's over there. I think all of them are over there. Yeah, I would not mind actually... Ooh, more oil. Hey, I'm gonna get this while we're here. Hell yeah. Okay, this island is... Okay, I'm not gonna get it while we're here. Apparently, I forgot to prepare my... Alright, nobody saw that. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, this island's strong contender for a main base for us. Hell yeah. Now, where did I park the boat? Oh, that's right. I teleported over here. Duh. Okay, look.
Teleport
Go back to southwest, get the boat, and then head up this way. Hell yeah. And the reason why I want to be wicked close to a to a mission terminal is where we can convert element, because we're definitely going to need it. Definitely. All right, let's get back to the boat. All right, now it's time to set sail. Going up that way. Okay, I do have to admit, I really like the songs. After a while, they're getting a little old. You know? Thanks. Alright, so the wind's currently against us, so this is going to take a minute. But we're going to take a look at some of these islands as we pass along the way. But yeah, so what I was looking at was if we want to have a more centralized location, I mean, this island right here, this island, or this island, close to one of these ones. But since we can teleport right to here, I'm thinking this island. We just need to find a good spot on the island and then make it ours. Okay, not gonna lie, as I'm passing this island right here, that's a pretty good looking island. It's even got a waterfall on it. I mean, look at that. Look at that waterfall. And other stuff. I like other stuff. Other stuff's amazing. It's even got a butt waterfall. Oh, man. It's got a... Oh. What is... Okay. Kind of a cool island. Oh, man. Okay. Well, let's not deter from... Or detract or... Swirl too hard on it. See, I'm thinking this island's probably the best one for us. And, like, right at the teleport. So, yeah. Ooh, there's an octopus right there. Okay. That's kind of kooky. That's right next to this, too. I don't have... Oh, no, I do have biotoxin. If it... I don't know, we may want to take a look, see what level it is. Okay, now we just bounced off that. Okay, no, stop spinning! Can you please stop spinning? That would be very, very cool. Thanks. Okay, hold on. Doodle! I'm on your tail. Alright, cool. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I know. Alright, I want to take those. What? How is... No? Unsort. Thanks. We're missing wood. Okay. Alright, that's fair. That's fair. Alright. Take a look over here really quick. Okay, so... Yeah, we're gonna need 100 of that. Okay, so we're gonna need a lot of this stuff. Matter of fact, we need to go get a mining drill just for this. I have a feeling this is gonna be one of the ones that we, Great. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's get over to our other island now. So we got to go to... that way, right? Also, I do believe I see a loot drop over there. Is that a loot drop along the way? Something floating over here. What is this? Up this way. Oh, what is that? Something right there. And over there's our island that we're going to. It's just like a cape kind of thing. Cape Dread, where all the fishermen ended up smacking it in the middle of the night. Right? Okay. That's kind of kooky. I kind of like that. All right, let's get over here to this other island. Okay, and also, there is a massive, I mean massive, underwater area right here, which means that we definitely want to be definitely want to be here. And look at that. There's a bunch of stuff over here. We're actually just leaving it right now, going into this other one. So, yeah. You can kind of see it flash. Yeah, see right like that. Old tricks. See, look at that. It's big. All right, we want to get over here and we want to find out exactly where the teleport is. Oh, holy hell. Okay. Either that or we broke it. Okay, so we're right here. That is awesome. All right, let's go take a look at this cove. I mean, seriously. Also, we need to get a little bit of wood over here. And maybe eat a dillo. Okay, so we got the eating the dillo part out of the way. Get some wood. I mean, kind of want to see this cove right here. If this is big enough for a shipyard, you forget about it. Okay, no. Apparently out there will probably be big enough for a shipyard. But this right here might be good. Are we going to get megalodons? I'm going to sit here for a minute. See if any megalodons spawn on me. If none spawn right here, that'd be pretty dang awesome. This is kind of cool as well. There's metal right there. I mean, metal right there. And if we want, we could just build a tiki base right here. Okay, I'm liking this island. This is such a good island. And then right up here, be more metal. Yeah, here's that spot with that oil. Yeah, this is a great spot. All right, what's down over in this river right here, this little lake? And there's no inlet here, so it looks like, is this shark free? Nope, it is not shark free. Yeah, I saw you. Okay, so yeah, I may be bleeding out my butt a little bit right now, but you know, lessons learned. And also, there's that massive cave system up there, where there's megalania and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, that's awesome. There's even one of those dudes. We're gonna need a couple of those dudes. Yeah, let's pull the boat over here. Also, we need to teleport over, go get the shipyard, then come back. But that should be no problem whatsoever. All right, so now we have to get really close so Poodle can get on the boat. Nailed it. First try. Okay, actually, it was like the third try, but still. You guys didn't see any of that, so it doesn't matter. All right. Come on. Go right over here. Honestly, I'm thinking that right there could be good. Let's get Toodle back off. I know we didn't go very far. All right, let's travel over to the northeast. Go see if we can pick up that shipyard. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to, but I'm going to try. Or northwest.
Coordinates locked. Time.
All right, and there we are. That shipyard is massive. You know? Not expecting it to be that big. Can we pick this thing up? And does it weigh 4 pounds? Like everything else? Oh my gosh. That's cool. Alright. Now we got a shipyard in our pocket. Don't judge. We can finally repair our pick. And may as well get our hatchet while we're at it. Nice. Okay, so it weighs 80. That's not bad. All right, let's travel back to the center.
Preparing to teleport.
Now we got the shipyard. Okay, so now, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to incorporate the shipyard into the build. All right, so we have to go over this way. Kind of like this little slope that's down there. Okay, so it's like this. Hopefully no sharks or anything spawn on me. There we go. All right. Okay, so there's the shipyard. Okay, so for here, now we should be able to go dock it. Pretty sure they fixed the ladders, too. That's pretty cool. Now we should just have to just get close. Dang it. Doing so well. Okay. That transports everything. That is awesome. Nice. All right, so we've got Smithy. We've got everything up here. That is great. Manfred, coming with me. We're gonna go harvest up a butt ton of stuff, dude. Now, I don't know if I can actually incorporate that into the base, but, I mean, it's so massive. But then again, we can just have a base right over here. Now, I am going to take another couple looks over inside of here, just to make sure nothing is spawning right here. Okay, there's a manta. Manta doesn't concern me. Level 1000 sharks does. All right. Let's get this situated here. Let's go get a bunch of stuff. I love how fast these guys gather. It's so great. And they gather everything. And this is really good. Alright, let's get a bunch of this stuff. Just a bunch of thatch. Yeah, this is insanely fast. Already got a structure over there. Storage box. And I think I'm going to build out from like right here. I think this is the way I want it. I was tempted because here, let me show you. This bit right here. It's got this section right here. I was tempted to actually build a floating bit over across that, but I think I want to build right here, and then we can build a little floating bit out here as we want, but it's not going to take nearly as much problems, nearly as much stuff, and also, in case we have the Megalodon Menace again, it's just not going to hit us the same way as it did over on the other area. So, yeah, I'm thinking that's kind of what I want. All right, so let's start getting a whole bunch of thatch. I already have some stone foundations and stone pillars because I am going to build over the water somewhat, but not totally. Okay, so, and I think I'm going to orient myself like here. Wrong button. So I want it... kind of like... Dodo, get out of the way, dude. You know... chicken wings sounds pretty good right now. Okay. All right, now let's start getting crafted a whole bunch of other stuff. This is me for a while. This is my life now. I'm crafting basically just about everything you can think of under the sun. In thatch flavor, that is. Yep, hopefully I can waddle my way over here before we go and get encumbered. All right, see you guys in, yeah, it's going to be a minute. All right, wish me luck. Okay, I think this should do it for now. If we need more, we'll craft more. All right. Okay, and these are for whenever we go over the water. I don't know why this always says crafter unknown. It's just so weird. All right. From here, now let's go. Okay. That there. There we go. Let's see. There we go. It's almost like I already have this idea built out in my head here. I gotta remember, I don't have a Drake League on my shoulder, so I do take fall damage. I'm gonna take this one out a little bit further. Yeah. Over like this. Okay. All right, so now for here. Wrong button. Go like this. Bam. You know, You would think I'd done this a few times. I love building a tiki lately. Oh, man. It's so good. Let's see. Wrong button. That could have been bad. Now this one right here, I'm keeping it like this, intentionally small, but if I need to, I can always increase it. And this one right here, this is going to be the main crafting area. This right here is going to be storage. Yeah. Go like this. Perfect. Go, there we go. There we go. Perfect. Now, do I want to put a roof over that down there? I'm not sure. Oh, maybe. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, I love it when this comes together. This is so great. Oh, no, once again, wrong button. It's already looking really good. Decent thatch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, Mr. Turtle. Whoa, that's a 140 turtle. Tame that guy and call him refrigerator. Okay, so we're going to need another stone pillar underneath over here, just in case. Yeah, right there. Okay. Alright, and this right here. You decide if I want to put a roof over this. I'm not sure if I want to. Maybe I'll just put this as like some Okay, I'm already digging that. I'm already digging it. And then also we've got the shipyard in the background. Man, that's pretty cool. Get this like this. And from here, we will have a spot where you can go all the way out to all the different maps. Go exploring, get all the stuff we want, get all the tames. Yeah, this is awesome. Oops. Hi, Mr. Turtle. You might want to take off, eh? There we go. Oh, we're out just on that. Okay. All right, let's see. Let me carry all these. Ah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You know, and I'm thinking, with this being centralized on this map, this might be the one of the better base locations on Genesis. Just because you have access to quite literally everything from this point. So let's get this. Come on. Thank you. I'm gonna run out here. Man! Okay, it's already looking just fantastic. Holy crap. We need nothing. We just craft them. Okay. Structures, thatch. Man, that's already looking fantastic. Although, what am I going to do with this section? Honestly? Go like that, yeah. We'll put some stuff down there. That'd be awesome. There we go. And then this one right here. Actually, yeah, I'm thinking this one right here. Man, missing 3. Really? Let's take a look. Oh, wrong one. Wood, thatch, we're out of fiber. Okay. Structures, thatch, 1, 2, 3. Got it. Perfect amount. Okay. Yeah, I'm digging this. I'm digging this a lot. This is great. Oh my gosh, did I make just enough for everything? Holy crap, that never happens. Oh man, all right. That is cool. I never have that happen. All right, let's see. Now we have to make a little bit more. Let's see, this is probably going to take 16? Think so? That one actually looks a little bit big and cumbersome, but you know what? I'm going with it. All right, so now that we've got that up and going, let's go like this. Just get all this. Okay. And all of this. All right, let's craft, let's see. Out of that. There we go. Put all that. Light that on fire. Go get some more wood. We can get a whole bunch of storage up and going. All right, get this over here. See, do we have enough for... All right, get that going. That going. Ten of those going. That'd be great. Okay, I'm really digging this base already. This is pretty cool. is put this over here. So I put that extra level of railings here. All right, that is perfect. Oh, that is great. Smithy? Yeah, I see it down there. Smithy there. Bed right there. Get some water up and going. Make this a full-fledged base. I've got a ceiling down here just kind of hanging out. Oh my gosh. You know, it always happens. Doesn't matter the base. Always have a stray ceiling hanging out. All right, dang. Got the base up and going. I mean, honestly, I have a feeling I'm gonna really like this base spot.
G'day,
now
survivor.
We can go all over.
Ready for adventure?
We can tame all sorts of stuff. Also, if we want to, I can quite literally just take and make a floating area over there to hold a bunch of dinos and stuff. That is awesome. All right, but yeah. Man, I am really digging Genesis. I hope you guys are. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. I really appreciate it. If you're new around here, subscribe. And until next time, this is Phlinger. And take it easy, everybody. Woo! This is awesome.